life hacks. Warm water in a bag. No need for antifreeze, it's going to ruin your car and plastics. That's better. The moon's still out. Morning everyone. It's Monday morning. Straight back into it like a bad man. Feels like I haven't stopped, if I'm honest. But that's all good. It's a very, very icy morning. I'm going to take this nice and steady. Hope you're well. 1865 on the subscribers. Well done everyone. Give yourself a pat on the back. And if you haven't followed, down in the bottom of the corner there, you've got a like, comment, subscribe button. Get on it. Give us a shout. Give us a follow. Support the channel. I'll appreciate you massively. You don't want to do that, mate. If I can't stop, I'm going through the side of you. So it's Monday. We did have a T5 coming in this morning, but he's moved. He's moved his appointment to the 6th. So we've got a bit of a gap today. I've got to order some stock, find some stock. I've also got to email people, quote for some work, quote for some jobs. And at some point today, we're going to take the laptop, we're going to go over to Lovett's, and we're going to have a word with the service team over there regarding Wayne's Mini. He has the Mini back, albeit obviously the rear channel not working, but the front is. So he's got under-seat subs, he's got mids in the doors, he's got tweeters on the dash, sub in the boot, and he's super happy. Don't get me wrong, he's very, very happy, but obviously we, you know, need to finish the finish the job. But that's probably going to be today's task, is running around chasing stuff, blah blah blah, yada yada yada, all that stuff. We might find time later on to play with truck stuff. I do need to change a light bulb there, and I need to figure out what's going on with my compass. What else? Stereo possibly in this we need to do. Wifey received her cube with big smiles, happy face. She bless her. I probably shouldn't have bothered putting in the Pioneer for her, because she's already given me a list of stuff she wants. So we've got to do side cameras like in a cube, we've got to do a rear camera. She wants a dash camera and she wants the Kenwood 10.1. So that's a list for her already to do. Of course, why not? But other than that, no, she really liked it. She loved the car, likes the colour. She wasn't sure at first, which I thought might happen, because the blue one was, she said it was a bit too leery, a bit too in your face, and she wasn't sure about it because it was quite, you know, different, because everyone stares at it. But it's not necessarily the colour. Everyone notices the car because of the colour, but they stare at the car because it's a box. But the little bit green, little bit yellow one, she's more than happy with, absolutely loves it. And yeah, she's so over the moon. She's got her own little cube, but obviously she is going to want her own little style on things. So that will, you know, that will come when it comes. We are on our way into work. I need to get some breakfast this morning. I hope you are well. We have obviously the new Corona strain, which is getting everyone a bit panicked. Look at that sky over there. You can probably see that in a minute when we get a bit of a gap, but it's lovely reds and pinks and yellows and blues. Look at that, beautiful. Yeah, new Corona strain, which is obviously getting everyone a bit worried, but what are we going to do? Can't go back into lockdown, can we? The country will fall on its face. So I think this one's a case of you know, you'll ride it out or you won't ride it out. You'll either die in the streets or you'll survive it. Yeah, we'll see. What else have I got to tell you? Not a lot, really. other than the subscribers are up, I'm super grateful for you lot. It's a Monday morning. We're going to get back into a busy week again of vlogging and all the other good stuff that we like, lots of videos. I'm going to get some breakfast. I'm going to stop waffling on and I'll see you in a bit. Happy Monday, my dudes. Morning, everyone. First job in. Me. Doing my shit. So, what? On a few occasions, the new beastie. Not anything too bad, but there's nothing like a bit of preventive maintenance, and now it's getting colder. If you don't know what these are, they aren't spark plugs, they're glow plugs. But they're a bit old and a bit worn, so I'm going to do a fresh set of them. Get some new ones in there, just so it makes it easier to start in the morning. And to be fair, they're not that expensive, so we'll get it done. And then I don't have to worry about it. There's 4 of them. Much like you get with a spark plug, and they just basically warm the diesel, because you can't set light to diesel unless it's combusted and it's warm. So if you throw diesel on an open fire, usually doesn't do anything. Don't try that at home, mind. But yeah, it shouldn't do anything until it's combusted or it's warmed up. Hence why you need glow plugs to start a diesel in the morning. And the colder, really, the colder the engine, the worse it is to try and start. So apparently NGK, some of those nuts they fix on, some of them they leave loose. So we'll go fishing for that nut in a minute, as it always helps. Right, I'll open this one with a bit of care. Yeah, that one's loose too. That's all of those in. Alright, just go and find that nut. And of course it fell in the under tray. Brilliant, thanks very much. Let's just get these off. My finger's slowly getting better after me trying to drill my my bit driver through it, but every now and again I'll catch it right on a nerve, and Jesus Christ, does it make me jump. There we go. That's that bit. Then we get our little rail that sits on the top of that. There's not a lot to see if you're trying to view, I'm sorry, but yeah, don't worry about it. You're not missing out on much. And the little 8mm go on top of that. And they basically concertina and sandwich that little power rail on top of the glow plugs. Bolts. No, nuts. Shut it. Chew. I just changed gear. That one, I'll just borrow one of these for now. I'll dig out that other one in a minute. And change to the 8mm. Give that a little tighten down. You don't need to gun the crap out of these, they are 8mm. Yeah, I'm not holding on wheel sockets. Then we put on our power, which goes on there. The battery is disconnected, otherwise this would be live, so you've got to be careful with that. You do it with your negative terminal disconnected so you can't complete the circuit. And we stop our gun to a 10, and everything else on top of here and the intercooler is now a 10mm. That sits on there, cover that little bad boy up. There we go. That's those ones off. There we go. Right. And then we just work back the way we came. So we get all our intercooler stuff on. There's a little fan under here, I didn't know that. A fan under here that cools the air if the engine is hot. The IATs, the air intake temperatures, will register that it's hot. And the fan will come in and actually cool the intercooler to give you a better charge. That's magic. Right, so we got that, and that. One on there. A couple of Jubilees to do up down this end. Just gives that a little lift. Get him in. Always start these things by hand. Guns are good, but with a gun you can't feel it when you've got the thread wrong. And as soon as you press that trigger, you will be cussing yourself, knowing that you've just stripped the threads out of whatever it is you want to tighten up. So spend the time, it takes 2 minutes, just to make sure you've got it all right. So we've got that one there, and then down here, there he is, there's a Denso something or other. It's got to get located there too. That's that. And then we've got our 10mm on our gun, so we can go Ugga dugga, ugga dugga. Boost pipe, so we don't want no leaks. And this one, and these two, and this one, and this one. Nope, we didn't do that one. We did this one, and this one, and this one. That's it. Glow plug's done. Wicked. See, I always come to work with the best intentions, and then I start getting distracted, and before you know it, there's bloody lights on the vehicle. Sizing up the light bar, I've put a Pioneer radio in it, and I've realised all my speakers are done. I've fixed the illumination in the dash, I've fixed the compass, I've put a high-powered cigarette lighter USB charger in where the original one was. I've done my glow plugs. Oh, come on Alex, what are you trying to do? I'm supposed to be doing work stuff, and now I'm playing, and yeah, these are knackered, so I've got to change these speakers out now. I'm so easily distracted.
Squirrel!
Right, we're holding fire for then. Got this end done. So we fixed the illumination, we fixed the compass. We've got Bluetooth in here, we've got Pioneer screen that will hold my phone and give me Navi. We've got new front speakers because the old ones were trashed. The illumination's done. and we've got glow plugs, and it starts on the button every time. So the switch down here, that flashing light, I've got to see Si about that, because I'm probably going to have to put this thing up in the air, and I want his take on what part it is. I've used the DAB splitter on this, so we've got FM and DAB coming through my electric aerial, because what I don't want to do is stick anything on here and put a roof aerial on it or anything like that. So we're just going to go with a straight FM aerial, but it works, and that's all I need. It doesn't need to be show winning, this thing. It's just to drive around and listen to and make calls and have maps and things like that. So for now, that'll do. We will put the lights on here so I can see further and stuff. The recovery ones on the back and the things on the front, but for now it's good. Lunchtime. So I'm just making my way over to BM. I'm going to go and have a word with the guys at the service desk about Wayne's Mini. Let's see what they say. I've got the videos stored on my phone, so we can have a little chat about the missing signals. God, it's drifting a 4x4 now. So yeah, we're going to go and have a chat, see what's what, whether they'll let me do the repair, whether they want the car in, but either way, it is what it is. But I'll come back to you in a bit, depending on what they say. Hopefully they can just give me the unit and I can do it, save them the garage time. See you in a bit.
A few inches later.
Right then everyone, I've had a word with BMW, been over to see them. So the guy basically said that they weren't trying to be obstructive, but they won't deal with me. So they have to apparently key read the car, which obviously means that once it's booked into the workshop, they will do, I guess, like a digital handshake to say that the vehicle is there. And obviously if they need to do any communication or you know, they need any information, then they'll have the vehicle there, be able to key read it, and it will give BMW's computer system the information to say that the vehicle's on site. Obviously if they don't do that, they can't do warranty work because they technically have not had the car there, which I kind of get, you know, but it's a process. So what he's basically said is that they need the vehicle there to test. I've explained and asked how are they going to test it, because obviously you can't just go, all right, we need to plug this thing in and listen to speaker sounds and see what happens, because it's not going to work that way. So I've basically said, look, I have an RTA and I can see visually that there is audio missing, as well as you know, one of the channels, and which one is at fault. That's basically the crux of it. Now, they wouldn't tell me how they're going to test for it, because I guess that's down to his prerogative how they're going to test for it and in which way. But he basically said, I'm not a technician, I'm not going to tell you that, but he said we will plug it in and look at how we're going to test it, and they'll do what they need to do and whatever. So I've explained that we've put on a new system. We're not running off the BMW Mini system anymore, so it's not like they can just plug into a factory, you know, speaker that's in the door and listen to what sound comes out of it, because technically those speakers don't exist anymore. We're plugged into an Audison system, and we've laid new cable, no pun intended, we've laid new cable on top of their system, so we've not touched the BMW system. So they're not going to be able to test for stuff that's not there. So we'll see what comes back. Now, they are going to have the car in. Wayne's going to have to book it in with them and get, you know, them to look at it and see what they say. But my guess is they will probably contact me while the car's there and say, look, you know, maybe help, what do we do? And in which case, hopefully I can pop down with my computer and the RTA, we can plug into the back of the stereo, we can play pink noise and go, look, you know, this speaker channel works, that speaker channel works, this one works, that one doesn't. And they'll be able to see visually, because they don't own an RTA, they're not audio engineers, and it would make sense for them to see it visually rather than listening. But for now, I've left Wayne a message and told him what he needs to do, get the car booked in with BMW, and afterwards we'll go from there and see what they say. But yeah, as of yet, it's difficult, because they've come to me to ask about helping them out with some upgrades for audio, because they are interested in doing it, because Harman at the minute obviously have a chip shortage and they can't supply cars with uprated stereos because the stuff doesn't exist. and they've looked at an alternative, which is me, and we've actually spoke about this on the phone with BMW, and I've offered to take Wayne's car down there and let them listen and see it. So they are aware of me, they know what the car is, they know of the sound and blah blah blah. How we're going to get around this problem, time will tell, but for now they need to see the car and they'll go from there. That's all I can do for now. I've tried. I'm on my way back to work, we're just pulling in. I've got a customer we're going to remove a HS8 for. She's putting it in another vehicle. And then we'll get on with something else this afternoon. This, by the way, sounds amazing. We've got kicker speakers in the front now. We've got a digital aerial that's split into my new Pioneer. I've got the option for Android Auto and CarPlay, obviously, off my phone. And yeah, it's just, everything's working. Mint. See you in a bit. Evening, everyone. It's chuffing cold. Oh, I reckon it's got to be about -3 out there at the minute. Standing there for 2 minutes, you can certainly feel the chill in the air. Hope you're good, wherever you are in the world. Hopefully a nice sunny beach or something like that. I'm just getting my battery covers off because, where's my charger? There it is. Oh, I've got to do a bit of battery maintenance. Make sure that it doesn't go dead. Where's me? Oh, all the cables mangled up. So we've had a bit of a result today. Got lots of work booked in. I've managed to catch up with most of my emails and customers to get work ready in the next, or for the next few weeks, shall we say. We are close to booking up Christmas now. I think I'm up to about the 20th. So as far as workload goes, that's kind of what we like to see. Lots of jobs, lots of work coming in. Stock is still an issue. Yeah, that's a bit low. Stock is still an issue. I'm trying my hardest to find some stuff. But yeah, there's not a lot we can do about it. It is what it is. But other than that, Monday done. Snap on Tuesday tomorrow. Jody should be in. I'm hoping we've got some tools, possibly a different flyer, if we're lucky. I've got some new bits tomorrow, some new radios coming in. One of them is a new Sony. So we'll do a little unboxing on that one tomorrow. It's a new, kind of like the Kenwood, kind of like the Halo. It's a screened radio that sticks out. That's got a big screen. I think it's nearly a 9-inch, something like that. So we'll have a look at that tomorrow. That's coming in for the first time for me. We'll get to play with some new bits and bobs. Keys. Truck keys, yes. Shop keys. What have I done with them? Who knows? I don't. I'm probably upstairs. Let's turn on the lights. But other than that, we are done. Subscriber count is going really well. You boys are making me so proud and so grateful for your efforts too. Keep it up. Keep supporting the channel. Comments going. Chat in the chat section. Comments in the comment section. All of the above. But I'm gonna skedaddle home and I'll see you bright and early in the morning. Take care. See you soon. All the best. Bye.
You told me you had subscribed to ASC Audio and now you've missed an episode. No!